All right, I am here today to go over the JHS A001C series mobile AC, and there it is right there. It comes with a little user manual right here, not a whole lot to it, just some basic assembly instructions, how to put together the air exhaust. It just pops into place pretty easy. User guide on how to use all the functions. It's got a timer, AC, dehumidifier, or just fan, the remote control, which is right here. Pretty intuitive stuff, not hard to use, how to go about maintaining it and cleaning the filters. It has a pan in the bottom that will collect water and that you will need to empty it. I've run it for about 45 minutes so far and it's still running, so we'll see how long that takes before that actually fills up. Or you can just have hook up a hose and do a continuous drain on it here. So here's the thermostat. Right now it's 83. That's the temperature it is in here. When I started this about 45 minutes ago, it was actually 89, and it brought it down to the mid 70s. Now I've had it off for a little while. The window is open. One thing that is a bit of a bummer is this drainage, or not the drainage, but the exhaust tube right here. So you'll see in the back right there, it just pops in, and it's nice and long, but it comes with this window slit, you know, and you can set this up and then set it so that way you can just plug it in there. But this is not nearly tall enough for my window. My windows swing outwards. If they slid up or down like that, or slid like this, and they weren't so dang tall, that would work good. So I'm going to have to come up with a solution for that. But in the meantime, and this is kind of just the living room area, it's all messy. This is where I work. Sometimes I prefer it in my office, but this thing kicks out some cold air. So we'll go ahead and turn on. It's loud though, so you got to really not be bothered by the fan sound. And it's the fan and then the AC pump inside of it. The fan isn't too loud, so we'll turn it on and we're just, okay, so there's the fan. It's on low. We'll bump it up to high, and it's got some decent wind. I don't know if I've got something here that'll kind of show you the wind, but yeah, so we'll put that there. It's pumping air for sure. Now let's go ahead and put it on cool, and it takes a second for the AC pump to kind of kick in, and it will start getting louder and louder, and you can kind of hear that already. But we've got cool air coming out after about 10 minutes of runtime. That's when you're going to see that it's the loudest. But so again, we'll just do a quick temperature reading in here. We got 78 degrees pretty consistently. Yeah, 78. Okay, so now let's take the gun inside of here and see what we got. Now, when I was testing this earlier, I got it down. I was reading around 28 degrees inside of here, and the air, my hand was getting cold holding this there, while this laser temp guy, or this laser thermometer kind of settles in. But you'll see it's dropping pretty rapidly inside of there, so it's definitely cold air. And after a few minutes of running, the air temperature coming out of here is freezing. Literally, it's freezing cold. And then you can just adjust temperature right here. Will go up, you know, so if we want it to stop at 70, it'll turn off automatically at 70 degrees, and so on. We're just going to get it nice and cold. 61 is the lowest that it will go. You can have set a timer on it right there, and there is also a dehumidifier setting right there, so you can put it on dehumidifier. Now, like I've said, maybe I've run this thing about for 45 minutes or so, all in all. We'll have to see how long before the pan fills up and you have to empty it. My guess is that you're probably going to get about maybe 2 hours runtime based off of some experience I have with dehumidifiers. This is the first portable AC unit that I've ever had. But as far as like the temperature, whew, it's chilly. It really pumps out like it's cold. Let's see, we're going to go down here, 46. And it takes a minute for this laser reader to actually go down to the temperature that it is. And it's just going to keep dropping here. And like my test earlier, it just kept slowly going down until it got down to about 28 degrees. So yeah, it's very cold air. if you can deal with the sound, it is definitely loud. If the noise isn't bothering you and you just want cold air, you know, for like $200, $250, good solution. And it is portable. You know, you just got to make sure that you have somewhere for that hot air to go, or you're going to be making hot air or making cool air and it's not going to do anything. So just got to vent that hot air out. And voila. If you have questions, ask in the comments below. If I have any problems over the long term, I will update the written part of this review to reflect that. You know, longevity is kind of important with this, so yeah, keep your eyes peeled for any updates. But yeah, that's that. Cold air.